I wish I could tell you I walked away, that I blocked them and called the police. Instead, I opened the first file. It was a video of a guy in a parking garage, talking on his phone, probably some corporate 9-to-5er. The caption read, "Tomorrow, he vanishes between cameras. No explanation. No sound. Gone." I huffed. Camera glitch. I clicked off and went to bed. This had to be a dream. But the next morning, a local news alert hit my phone. Man reported missing. Last seen in downtown garage. That night, I recorded a story titled, "The Man Who Walked Out of Frame and Never Came Back." I blurred faces, changed details, disguised locations. I told myself I was being responsible. By morning, it was live on my channel, with 300,000 views. I rubbed my eyes. Not a dream. Views kept climbing, 1 million, then 3. A short while later, the same news report pinged on my phone, as if it had just happened. With a chuckle, I opened the next file and hit record. As I went to post it later that night, I checked my analytics again. 5 million views. The next story, published. Every single file they sent became a hit. A girl who saw her own missing poster a day early. A driver who woke up with someone else's memories. A house where tomorrow's shadows moved before today's light. The comments flooded in. "How do you come up with this? This feels too real. Did this actually happen?" But every morning, the news proved it wasn't just a story. There was just one rule. Do not stop anything I show you. I broke it on a Tuesday. The file I had opened was different. It wasn't a stranger this time. At first, I thought it was an old copy, recycled data, because I recognized him almost immediately. It was the upstairs neighbor, the one with the music. He was wearing the same shirt I'd seen peeking through the covering on the stretcher that night. Except in this video, he was still here, smiling, singing along to that same song. That's when I realized. His music had been playing this whole time. I just tuned it out. But how could that be? I had seen him. That white sheet could only mean one thing. But then I saw the metadata. The file was dated a full day before the sirens. The same day my microwave caught fire. The caption said, "Tomorrow, 7:42 p.m. He dies alone. A quiet story no one tells." And underneath, "You will post this after." After. Up until now, everything I posted had not happened yet. But then I remembered the guy in the parking garage. I didn't post a video, but the man still disappeared. I posted the video after, and the next morning, it was like it had just happened. Was I rewriting reality without even realizing it? If so, that would mean that posting the story after my neighbor's final day would make it permanent. That song I had learned to tune out so well, it would never play again. Just eerie silence. The same eerie silence that I'd already heard. I stared at his face, his smile radiant on the screen as he sang that same indie song. The irony that he would smile at such a sad song, as if it brought him so much joy, made me hesitate for just a moment. I made up my mind. I grabbed my keys and ran upstairs. I knocked until my knuckles hurt. My neighbor's music turned down, and the door opened, revealing a tall figure standing there with his eyebrows raised. He never got any noise complaints after all, so I'm sure my pounding was quite strange. With a quick, determined breath, I did the one thing I wasn't supposed to do. I told him about the account, the predictions, the fire, the sirens, the post about him dying the next day. He laughed at first, until he saw I wasn't laughing. "Okay, well, we won't stay here tomorrow. We'll go somewhere crowded, somewhere with cameras and people. The prediction said I'd be alone, so I'll just have to cheat and make sure I'm not," he said. The next day, we camped at a 24-hour diner across town. It had classic neon lights and sticky menus. It was the kind of place where time feels fake. I watched the door, the street, the clock over the counter. If time could rewrite a post, maybe it could rewrite someone's journey. Maybe that's what TomorrowKnows wanted to prove, that tomorrow doesn't erase the past. It just edits it until today matches. 7:41 p.m. Nothing. 7:42 p.m. A sharp ping echoed as every screen in the diner went black. Phones, TVs, even the flicker of the digital clock. Darkness consumed the diner, a red exit sign illuminating small corner in the back. For a second, all I heard was breathing and the sizzle from the kitchen. Then the emergency exit alarm screamed from the back. A server yanked the door open, cursing, thinking someone was trying to sneak out. My neighbor stood up next to me, confused, and took one step toward the bathroom. He never reached it. Later, they said it was aneurysm. Sudden, unpredictable. The medical term for tomorrow found another way. When I got home, there was a new message from TomorrowKnows waiting for me. "You broke the rule," they wrote, "but I'm fair. Every story ends, even yours." Then came one last file. No strangers or neighbors this time. No missing posters or security footage. Just a screen recording, one of my own channel dashboard. The caption read, "Your story ends forever. Tomorrow, 3:17 a.m. Do not log out." I opened the file, and the recording began to play through. The cursor moved by itself, like an invisible hand was driving the mouse. It clicked create, then upload. The title field filled in. The last story I'll ever tell. The scheduled published time. Tomorrow, 3:17 a.m. In the description box, they typed, "He didn't log out in time." A message blinked onto my screen. "You can tell this story, or you can stop posting forever. Either way, at 3:17 a.m., tomorrow collects." That's when I understood. This account doesn't just predict the future, it publishes it. If I delete my channel, if I log out, and walk away from the channel I spent years building, I'd be a nobody. Either way, I'd disappear forever. So, I did what I've always done and hit record. If this video is live, it means that 3:17 a.m. came and went. Sometimes I wonder if the version of me recording this is the first or just another edit, playing out the same night, one draft closer to what tomorrow wants. Maybe you think it's all fiction, a creepypasta, a desperate grab for views. You're free to believe that, honestly. I hope you do. But before you decide, check something for me. Go to your notifications. See if you've got a new follower with a blank profile picture and a name that sounds a little bit like a day you haven't lived yet. If you do, don't say I didn't warn you.